Welcome to Chile Expat Family. I'm Jim Dorchak. Today I'm here with Bobby Sanford. Is that right?
That's right.
And Bobby is the father of one of our members in our group, Joshua Martinez, who's been living here for the past 4 years. And they have a little farm about an hour north of us. And Bobby has been coming to visit his daughter and his son-in-law and the grandkiddies here in Chile. Oh, how many years?
Well, it's third year now.
Third year he's coming. And we discovered there's a little bit of phenomenon that I'm going to interview Bobby about that many of you might be interested in. Welcome to Chile Expat Family. I'm Jim Dorchak. Back in 2013, Lori, my wife, and I, we moved ourselves and our 3 children to Chile for an adventure. It just seemed to us that living at the end of a cul-de-sac and working all day long, all month, all year long, paying taxes, and not having anything to show for it just was not living for us. It wasn't getting it. So what we did is we moved here. We just up and sold everything and moved. We did some research. But when we got here, there was no one here to help us get through what we were doing. Accurate information about buying land, immigration, building a house, that just wasn't available. I couldn't find it, and what I did find was not factual, and sometimes it was flat out lies. You can see this in my first videos. I was painfully navigating Chilean culture, Chilean law, Chilean immigration, purchasing things, buying land, finding property. All that stuff is just, I had to learn it, and there was nobody here to help me. I didn't want anybody else to go through that. So what did I do? I created a group in Telegram called Chilean Attorney. I have a team in there of Chilean experts, immigration attorney, tax attorney, doctor, dentist, builders, a mechanic, all of them speak English. I created this group to answer your questions about Chile, help you decide if you want to or need to or can move to Chile and how to do it safely and as cheaply as possible while getting good information. Also, this is really important. If you are looking for something to read up on Chile, you should buy Lori's Ultimate Guide to Immigrating to Chile. It's in its 3rd edition and it's available at ChileanExpatFamily.com. It's really good and it's very accurate for people interested in moving to Chile. See you in Telegram, and I hope you come join us. If you don't mind, tell everybody who you are first, and we'll jump into it.
Well, I'm Bobby Sanford. I'm a retired IT executive from Arlington, Texas, between Dallas and Fort Worth. And
how old are you? Not that it matters, but
I'm 68 years old, about to be 69.
Wow.
Going on 40.
Yeah. And you're from Texas, Arlington, Texas, yeah?
Correct.
Okay. So you discussed with my wife, Lori, who's really my little health guru, board, whatever, and about how your health has improved when you come to Chile. I don't want to put words in your mouth. Explain to me and to the people that are watching exactly. You're going to have to tell people what your illnesses are, and I know that's a little private, but I think it's okay. Pertinent to the information that people might be interested in.
So I'm a type 1 diabetic. I also suffer from high blood pressure. I also had a back surgery a little over 2 years ago, which left my right foot numb. Which caused me some problems with walking, exercising. So those are the main things, and a general lack of exercise. Living in the city and at my age, I'm not getting to the gym as often as I should.
Yeah. So what is? So you're taking a plethora of medication, let's say. Without getting into gory details, and obviously you told us you're on insulin, and that's very pertinent. But the other medications, the question is you bring those medications here with you, correct?
I do. Yeah.
Have you been able to source any of those here that you needed? Has there been any difficulty with that?
My high blood pressure medicine I can find here. I ran out, 2 trips ago, I was out of blood pressure medicine and we were able to find it. Insulin I've not had to find here.
Yes.
Now I have an insulin pump which requires the use of a infusion set, and I ran out of those last year. Couldn't source them here, so I went home a couple of weeks early last year.
Yeah.
Made sure I brought plenty of supplies this time, as my plans are to be here for 3 months. But the other medications I had no trouble finding.
Just out of curiosity, what's the price comparison on the medications here for the same thing, basically, maybe a different name brand of medication? Are they more expensive here or cheaper here?
I can't even tell you that, Jim, because at home now, you know, obviously I'm covered by insurance and
Correct.
I pay a copay.
Yeah.
But quite often when I go to the drugstore, they have these savings plans, and the medications cost less than
What the copay?
my copay.
Yeah.
I know that the things I bought, the blood pressure medicine I bought here 2 years ago, was probably a fraction of the price.
Wow. So tell me now, so we know you're on medication. You have all types of illnesses that come with old age, obviously, and a hard work life like I have too. And so when you get here, I understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, when you come here, what happens?
Well, first of all, my diet here is totally different. At home, I'm eating out a lot.
Yeah.
I'm eating processed foods.
What, are they not feeding you enough?
Well, they is me.
Yeah, but your daughter, she's cooking.
Oh no! My daughter is a great cook.
Yeah.
All of the food here is natural.
Ah.
The beef came out of a cow that they butchered.
Yeah.
The eggs come off of a neighbor's farm. The milk comes right out of the cow from the guy down the lane.
Yeah.
The honey, the peanut butter, the cameraman makes.
Yeah. Thomas.
So yeah, all of the food here is natural, unprocessed, and
It's pretty much organic.
it is.
And how does that affect first of all, how does it affect the way your daily feeling? You get up in the morning, or are you feeling more energized, or the same, or where are you seeing the results are there results to be seen because of that?
Well, I do feel more energetic, and some of that is from the fact that I'm actually doing work on the farm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to stay busy, trying to be active. I take walks down to the river and back up, which is
Yeah, it's probably about a mile, give or take. Yeah.
probably so, and the trip back is uphill, and last year I couldn't do that without
Really?
stopping
Yeah.
and resting. Now I can make it all the way up the hill. Yesterday I was cutting blackberry bushes on the hillside,
Wow. Yeah.
painting deck boards. So my activity level overall has gone up greatly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sleeping like a baby. I sleep so good at night, and I don't sleep that well at home. I don't know the reason for that. I'm not eating things like at home. I might have an ice cream bar or two before I go to bed.
Yeah.
Not the greatest thing for
Settle the stomach.
my
huh?
waistline.
Yeah, that's right.
My blood sugar, though, here. So my blood sugar is something that is constantly monitored, and I can see already in 30 days a 3-point drop in my A1C.
Does that mean
So-
you're using less insulin too? Is that correct?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the activity level, the eating of good foods,
Yes.
and not eating a lot of sugar and junk food is caused my A1C to go down. My blood pressure medicine that I normally take every day,
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking every other day now.
Yeah.
I monitor my blood pressure every day to see where I am, and it's going down.
Do you feel like, okay, we're seeing some really good results in the way your body's responding to the different lifestyle here in Chile? And I
is
imagine
the
it could be
lifestyle,
that
yeah.
way in the U.S., but it isn't anymore, sadly. And do do you feel that because of this that you have less stress? Maybe is that affecting it, or the food and all that combined, or tell me what you think about it.
Well, I've had no stress. I cannot point to a single moment while I've been in Chile that I've had any stress. It's beautiful here. The scenery's beautiful. The weather's beautiful.
Yeah.
All the people I've met so far have been wonderful. There's just nothing to stress out about over here.
Yeah. Well, there's that road rage stuff we have with the cows in the road.
Well, there are the cows in the road, but I kind of enjoy watching the gauchos kind of herd those cows.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah.
No, it is a beautiful life here. And, you know, to me, it harkens back to the way I remembered life being when I was a small kid.
Yeah, very much so. Me too. I mean, everybody knows their neighbors. I have to harken to yesterday. I was driving up near your neck of the woods, which is about an hour and 15 minutes north of where I live, and they were asphalting a road that's gravel, not your road, unfortunately. They're getting there. And the lady stops us because we can't go. You know, the construction worker. And she says, "You're meeting with Juan Carlos Burgos today." And I was like, "Yeah, how did you know that?" She says, she's the one holding the sign. Stop. She says, "This is my husband." Oh, okay. So everybody knows everybody, and that kind of is nice. So what do you feel? What do you feel your future is as far as visiting Chile, and is this something that that for you has made how much of a difference has it made? Are you going to come here more often, or what do you think about it?
So my plan is to spend every winter.
Yeah.
United States winter is summer down here.
Yeah.
So I plan on being here about 3 months every year, maybe 4 months. I plan on building a house on the farm, on the kids' farm. So I'll have my own place to live.
Is that pretty crowded out there? I mean, compared to where you live now?
Oh, you mean my townhome community where the next guy's 12 feet away?
How's that compared to here?
Oh, my house will be in the forest, and that's probably a quarter of a mile, maybe not that far if you go across the ravine to the kids' house.
Yeah.
We do have neighbors who are quarter mile, half mile away, maybe a little further, but no.
You don't hear anybody or anything. You aren't getting a lot of noise from the neighbors.
Yeah, I can hear them now and then, but the fact of the matter is, it's so quiet.
Yeah. Any noise stands out.
Any noise stands out.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful.
So what is your recommendation? This will be my last question, but unless you have anything to add, but what are your recommendations to people that are I'll be 62 in March, so I'm not too far behind yet. What are your recommendations to people of our age, and I guess to people that are a lot younger than us, that are thinking about, should I move to Chile? And what about the food there? What about the health? What about these things that we're talking about?
All I can really say is you've got to come here and experience what it's like here in this part of Chile. I can't say anything about Santiago. I spent a week in Santiago and it was another city.
Yeah.
But when you come south of Santiago down into this part of Chile, it is beautiful. It is peaceful. The climate is perfect.
What about safety? I didn't mean to interrupt, but do you feel safe here?
Absolutely. I have not had a moment where I felt unsafe.
Okay.
I know that some people are concerned about security. I've just not felt threatened at any point.
Mm-hmm.
I love it here, and I'm trying to learn Spanish. I don't speak Spanish yet.
How do they handle that, the Chileans? Do they like that, or do you get grief for that? Or
I just had to go into a pet store earlier today, and fortunately the Chilean clerk spoke English and was so helpful. She actually told me, instead of buying a dog leash, if I came back, that she would teach me Spanish. So
that's nice.
it was nice. The people here have been very gracious. When I'm not around somebody to interpret, I've been able to use my either my translator or my Spanish dictionary.
That's nice.
And I'm able to
get by. But they aren't angry with you because you don't.
Oh,
speak
no.
it. Okay.
I've not had anybody angry with me over anything. So.
Well, unless you have anything to add, we'll probably wrap it up here. You want to wrap it up for me?
Come see Chile. You probably won't want to leave. I know that I don't.
Thanks for watching my YouTube channel. Do not subscribe, and I don't care if you do the like button. Good to see you. Ciao from Chile Expat Family. Thanks, bud.
Thank you.